It's Mechanic Monday on ModestoNews.org. Brought to you by the Modesto mechanic himself, Ward Rose.
We're here with Ward Rose on Mechanic Monday, and we're going to be talking about dashboards on cars. And Ward, what happens to make a dash light come on a car? You got lights that light up that say, all-wheel drive or brakes or something that's on, and they're on and they stay on. What would be happening with the car?
Most cars have lights for check engine, battery, oil pressure. A lot of them have tire pressure monitors like this car, brake monitors for wear or parking brake, airbag monitors. Any malfunction with any of those components can cause a light to come on.
It would cause the light to come on. Now, when the light comes on, what do you suggest that the person does?
It depends on what light comes on.
Okay.
If it's the check engine light, usually it's not a problem for panic. A lot of times it's something simple like a blue gas cap, a leaky hose. If the check engine light comes on and it's accompanied with different performance from the vehicle, you definitely need to get it looked at as soon as possible.
Yeah, Ward, I thought when the check engine light would come on, that it would be really scary and really important. But what you're saying is that it's something you should look at it, but it could be something big or it could be something small.
Yeah, it's really hard to tell.
Okay.
Most of the time the check engine light comes on, it's for a emissions-related failure,
which would be a smog thing.
Yeah, exactly.
That they put into the car to
make it cleaner.
To make it clean, exhaust coming out the other end. Okay, all right. Now, Ward, what does it mean when an oil light comes on your car? You see a little oil, it looks like an oil can with dripping coming out of it. What's that mean?
It usually means the car's been run low enough on oil that it's starting to pick up air instead of oil, which is not a good thing for your engine.
Okay, now when a car runs low on oil, what's going to happen to the motor?
It's going to ruin it.
It'll run the motor.
Yeah.
Now then, would you possibly see an engine temperature gauge light come on or go up?
Usually the water temperature isn't going to go up with lack of oil. The motor's going to get noisy, and it's not going to take very long for it to stop.
Another light that we want to look at is a light that'll come on. It'll show a battery. What's going on there when the battery light comes on?
Usually it's the alternator has failed. Sometimes it's a belt that's come off. If it is a belt, you really need to get it stopped pretty quick. Okay. Most cars, a lot of cars, I should say, the alternator belt runs the water pump as well. So you lose your alternator belt, you lose your cooling.
Okay, all right. Now we have seatbelt lights, we have brake lights. We have all those other lights that come on also. What happens if you see your like a little seatbelt light? What does that mean when that comes on the dash? Usually
there's a component that's failed in the seatbelt system. It could be a seatbelt, it could be an airbag, a weight sensor. There's a whole lot of things that go into the airbags and seatbelt system that people don't have any idea about.
Ward, we have two more lights to go here. We have an airbag light and a tire pressure light. So tell us about what happens when that airbag light comes on. Does that mean that the airbag's going to blow up?
No. Basically, it means that the system senses there's something wrong and it shut itself off. So if you get in a collision, you need your airbag to deploy, it's not going to help you.
So that's a major.
It's pretty important.
Safety-wise. What about the tire pressure?
The tire pressure, it kind of looks like a little horseshoe. You need to get somewhere and have your tires checked. You don't want to drive around with a flat tire or even a really low tire. And that's what the tire pressure monitor is there for.
Okay. Well, thank you for talking to us about dashboard lights, and we'll see you next week on Mechanic Mondays, Ward. And thanks again and for helping us out and answering some simple questions that a lot of people kind of think but they never ask. Mm-hmm. So appreciate talking with you. Thank you very much for helping us.
You're welcome.